One of the details often mentioned at Advent is darkness. We hear during this season the passage, "A people walking in darkness have seen a great light," implying that darkness is part of the process of approaching the light. We also see this in visual arts depicting Advent and Christmas scenes where the dark of the night is a key element. Now, reflections on the spirituality of darkness normally point to the Carmelite friar whose feast we celebrated last week, Saint John of the Cross. Together with the Carmelite nun Saint Teresa of Jesus, Saint John was instrumental in the reform of their order, but he also suffered much because his contemporaries did not fully accept his mysticism. Saint John's renown also comes from his poem, known today as The Dark Night of the Soul, a masterpiece of Spanish poetry. In the poem, the mystic muses on the Noche Oscura, or the dark night, as stages of purgation of the senses and of the spirit to achieve an illumined journey towards the divine. The night is dark because the way is unknown and the destination is unfathomable. But one only needs to submit to the guidance of the light that burns in one's soul. That light is the surest way to God. The poem reads, Saint John teaches us to face the dark night, which comes either in the form of a difficult situation or spiritual dryness, with careful introspection. One needs to pause and search in the recesses of the heart traces of God who is ever present, because that would serve as the light that will illuminate his ascent to the divine. In other words, Saint John is inviting us to open and to keep open ourselves to God, especially when going through the dark night. Reflecting on this, Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI taught us, Friends, we are a few days from celebrating Christmas, the moment when God's light shone the brightest for all people who had been walking in darkness. We experience the reality of the dark night, but must face it with openness to God, like Our Lady, Saint Joseph, the shepherds, the Magi, and the many figures after them like Saint John of the Cross, so the light may enter and lead the way to God. Saint John of the Cross, pray for us.